And now it's time for button training.
And on we'll go.
Hi guys, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to train your service dog to hit a handicap button. This task can be useful for a lot of things. Arlo and I specifically use it on the days when I'm in my wheelchair. I'm a part-time wheelchair user, so on the days that I'm in a wheelchair, it's really important that I can send Arlo ahead a little bit so that he can hit the handicap button so that it's just easier for both of us to go through. So I'm going to show you how to train this using my friend's service dog in training, Toby.
It's like, I would like to hit the handicap button. So if you have a dog that's very treat motivated,
This one's perfect.
Or if you have a dog that knows the word up, if they know what that means, and you can usually get them to stand up on anything, like a wall. Toby, up, up, up. So he will stand up on anything. Toby is very treat motivated. I'm going to use a treat to signal to him what to hit the first couple times, and then I'll take the treat away. Similar to any other tasks where you want the dog to hit something, or you want them to like nuzzle your face, you're always going to hide the treat behind something, or what I'm going to do is put it right on top of the button. So he's going to hit the button. So he hit it.
Good boy!
A couple times he was afraid of the door. So that is something that happens because they're like, oh my god, I didn't see anybody open that. Oh geez. So
There was no human involved. It was
it's going to be
magic.
kind of difficult. But once we do it a couple more times, it should just desensitize him to it, especially since we're already using treats. So let's try it a couple more times.
So if you didn't catch it there, basically what you want to do is you want to take a treat and hide it in your hand and put it on top of the hand, put your hand on top of the handicap button and have your dog nuzzle or paw to try and get at the treat. So once they do that, it should open the door, and once the door starts to open, that's when you give them the treat. That signals to them that the actual action of the door opening is the part that's good. Because obviously if they just, start jumping up on a bunch of handicap buttons, but it doesn't open the door all the way, like they aren't pushing hard enough, then they wouldn't get a reward for that. So that's how I trained Arlo to push hard enough to get the door to open. Then there's always the danger of what happens right here, which is Toby opening the door without me asking him to. So once you have a dog that's treat motivated enough, they will understand that, well, if I press the button and the door opens, that means I get treats every time. So you need to teach them that the command button goes with it. So you're going to hold the treat behind your hand and hold it up to the button and tell your dog to sit and wait. The release for them waiting is you saying the word button. Then they can come up and push the button, get the treat while the door is opening.
So now the biggest thing that's going to be is Toby is a very oh my god, when I want treats now, and I will do whatever I need to do. Sit. Whatever I need to do to get them. So basically I'm going to put Toby on a leash, walk him around the room a couple times, and then when I ask him to hit the button, then he will do it.
Here what I'm doing is redirecting Toby, asking him to do something else, focus on something else, so that when I do ask for him to hit the button, I'm making sure that the reason he's hitting it is because I gave him the command and not just because he wants more treats.
So now if we're about to leave a room, I would ask him to hit the button, and usually I'll point to it to let him know that it is time to hit the button because we're going to leave. Toby, button. Toby, button. Good boy.
Oh my god, that dog is talented. Where'd you get him?
So now it's just going to need a big amount of impulse control because he knows that if he hits the button, he gets treats.
So in order to encourage this impulse control, I'm going to have Toby sit, ask him to stay, or wait, and then wait until I'm ready, and then I will ask him to hit the button, and that is when he is able to move. If he moves before then I have to put him back in the spot.
Cucumber. Melon.
Dingleberry.
Peanut butter. Button. Button. Hit the button. Toby, hit the button. You're close. Hit the button. Toby, button. Yes. Cucumber.
Mommy. Mommy.
Peanut butter.
Toby.
Jack Sparrow.
Arlo.
Button. Toby, button. Button. Nope. Button. There you go. So now I'm actually going to take him out there and try it on the other side of the door.
Good job, Toby.
He let you in.
That's a good boy,
No treat that time.
And of course, just like every other task that you teach your dog or every other command, repetition is really, really important. So we practiced this a ton of times, more than what was shown on camera, and we will continue to practice this a ton more times. But basically, that is how you start training it, and you can just eventually take the treat away and eventually stop pointing at the button, and just saying the word button should allow them to, seek out a button in the area and push it. Again, I would also recommend trying this on as many different handicap buttons as you can. So we will probably eventually run around our college campus and press like all the handicap buttons on campus, instead of just trying on this one that we have in our dorm building. So that's probably what we're going to do. But yeah, just leave a comment if you found this helpful, or if you have a different way that you taught your dog how to do it. I'm sure that it would be really helpful to everyone in the comments if you shared that with us. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys in whatever we make next. Bye.